Roxanne.com. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I've often just asked myself, why am I even making a video to the Nancy Guthrie investigation case? I mean, they don't really put out any information that's closed, but because it isn't really. I have over again, I told y'all this is a case from 1992 on up to where they had okay, and they had evidence. So 2005, and what it is okay. So we're not talking about somebody maybe physically and all this, but the death of Nancy Guthrie, an American husband, Charles Guthrie, father of Savannah Guthrie, and a family, Annie and Cameron. Okay, and then there was two other children, and then there was even another husband, but let's just move on because this is where it started. He, in 1988, okay, was when he was on a mining expedition in Mexico. He died. Okay, well, you know what? He's making those corridors, and okay, that is like a whole evacuation system that is under the border, okay, where the border crossings for Arizona and on that line that stretched up, okay, going through there, hey, there's excavation underneath that. Okay. So there's also the military. There are bears. There are things that patrol that. Okay. And yes, those are hidden. I mean, they're not right out in public. That's just not the way that it is done. Okay. So the trust that was given her, okay, but where did it come from? Oh, it came from the inheritance, okay, that she was gonna leave to her children. But how did she get it? Okay, it's the insurance, which goes to the trust, which has a property. Okay, that they have recreated the border limits, lines of property, what is called international, okay, and that's where all that is located. Okay, and so there are homes, and very well built and very well structured, protected, secured, where Nancy Guthrie's house also had been reconstructed, built onto. But what about the property that was left, that they rezoned, I guess you can say, to the crossings. Okay, so this is what was happening. We know that's what they were trying to, upon Nancy Guthrie, they were trying to not ransom her. Back then, they were trying to blackmail her. They were trying to fraud the whole inheritance after she received it. There was a whole thing left for the trust, and this is within her beneficiary documents. Okay, so there was a property there, and it's not the same one. If anybody can tell that there is two. Well, that was what Nancy had been researching. When she realized that this was happening to her digitally over the internet, the black web, black market, the information was being passed, being tracked, all of this. Okay, and so there were people that had already been occupying the place, and she was trying to find out. She was connected in Mexico. Has there been any action there? And she was only getting reports, so it was like she was going to go to investigate herself. Okay, and we don't know if she ever made it there, because that isn't the whole story. Okay, when she changed her documents. Okay, so let's just say that was supposed to be done on February the 1st. Okay, which she apparently, the timing that they are giving